Exactly. I would think your heaven, your favorite spot, Lord's Shoes for sure. And you know, we're getting to that winter weather, so we're talking winter and waterproof, but still fashionable. Plus, which boot made Oprah's list of favorite things? Oh, we're going to show you coming up next on BT from Lord's Shoes. Exactly, and you know, we have to say, if we're doing anything from Oprah's favorite things, it's like, you get a boot, you get a boot, you get a boot. I don't know. I know I sounded just like Oprah there, Jack.
Yes, I thought I was in studio with Oprah.
How cool is it that a boot you carry actually was featured in her list?
I know. You know, all of a sudden I was peeking through the magazines and I thought, oh, we have that boot from Kookaburra, and it's this cozy shirtline lined, super wintry but fashionable boot.
Yeah, and you know, that's the one thing we're talking about too. We're talking also about waterproof, and it's gone beyond wearing the rubber boots and looking like you're wading through a slough or a farm, right?
Yes, now you can get waterproof that comes in leather. So not only is it breathable, it's fashionable, but it's not going to let your feet sweat like when you're wearing just your gardening boot.
So we have some really great options here.
You know, and this season we are carrying everything in waterproof, from like the fun lace up if you want something a little bit more casual. We've got cozy furry lined little shoes and ankle boots that are great for Vancouver that still look light. And then you can go into like a military style or a high boot. One of our store favorites, we call this the magic boot, because this can fit any calf.
So
narrow,
it's got a bit of elastic
athletic
to it then.
Yeah, and it's waterproof leather. It's made in Italy. It's
Beautiful.
just brilliant.
And then these great ankle boots, I mean, like, this is something I look at too, and it's like, it looks like it's suede, but
it is. It's treated with the same material they use to make waterproof paper, so no one's going to think you're in a waterproof boot. It looks like a fashion boot.
So the best way to take care of your boots once they get wet, like you're out and about, they're wet, how do you take care of them to make sure they last?
The worst thing that you can do is put them on a heater to dry. Okay. That'll just dry all the moisture out of the leather. Let it sit dry overnight, and then respray it with a little leather protector, brush it with a soft brush, and you're good to go for tomorrow.
Good to go for tomorrow, or perhaps, Michelle, you're getting ready for the holiday parties. We've got some great options coming up just before 8 o'clock here at Lord's Shoes. How could they not be wonderful, especially as we're gearing up for holiday season party time here at Lord's. We got some great options for you coming up next on BT. Yeah, lots of great options. Lord's Shoes is located on the 2900 block of Granville Street, and 1930, I think, established, right?
1930, wow. My grandfather.
I love that. It's like this family business, and you have, I know, a location that's sort of wrapping up in Edmonton. Your mom's going to be moving out here, so she'll be helping you sell these party shoes.
I know. You'll be able to see us both. I don't know what the best part about Christmas is, decorating the tree or decorating your outfits for Christmas.
Yeah, and you've got great options here.
You know, it's fun to have bright color. Red is always a great party color for Christmas. It highlights black. Another thing that we love for Christmas is, instead of just your traditional strappy shoe, these great little booties here. You know, they provide a bit of balance if you're wearing a longer gown, making it a little bit easier to wear, and comfort as well with the hidden platform.
And then you go with something that could be a little bit more comfortable for people that can't do the stilettos.
Yeah, you don't have to have super high just to be dressy. So we have numerous that are done on low heels that are walkable, easy to wear.
And then speaking of easy to wear, bling bling, easy to look at too.
You know, we have it all, from like Swarovski crystal to multi-metallics. A lot of these colors really blend themselves well with navies, blacks, grays, browns. This in particular is a really great one. It's on a low heel, but with the heat press crystals, it's not going to catch on your gown, and it's just going to look fun with a pair of pants too. So fun here at Lord's Shoes. And we should point out too that you also have a lot of styles available for narrow feet, which sometimes can be a challenge. And wide. So we really have both, because we fit customers, you know, they have all different shapes of feet and all different size. So we really try and bring in a good variety. Well, they've been doing it since 1930, so I got to say, you must be doing a good job. Lord's Shoes again here on Granville. You want to come check them out. Coming up, Jody, just with our celebration segment, we sort of continue with that party theme. We've got great accessories to go with these fabulous shoes. And speaking of party celebrations, we're here at Lord's Shoes once again. We took a look at some really great party shoes, some holiday shoes, as we're kind of getting into that mode, but we got to be able to accessorize. Yes, like Happy Friday. Nothing says Happy Friday like crystal. And I think one of the best things you can do is just to update a dress you have in your closet with maybe just a new little bit of bling. Love it. Why not? Beautiful. And this is gorgeous here. You know, we have amber colors for softer tones if you don't like to wear like the bright silvers and the blacks. But definitely, you know, we always have your staple, your go-to. Like these crystal bags, There is no color this doesn't go with.
What's interesting is you said smartphones have changed the way evening bags are made.
Yes, we used to, sell these tiny little ones that would hold lipstick and $20. Now, we have to bring in handbags that are bigger because smartphones, cameras, fobs, all these things we're carrying with us.
And this is such a classic look, but it incorporates that lace, which is always hot, really actually even just in fashion outside of holiday season.
Yeah, you could use this, for a gala party, or you could wear it going out for dinner with your girlfriends. Like, it really runs both ways.
And so many great options here again at Lord's Shoes and Apparel on Granville Street. Jody, I would hesitate to think that you would never let Jody in here by herself, right? Like if you just said, I got to go get a coffee, you're not letting her hang out.
Yeah, accompanied only.
No.
We're watching you.
Hey, and by the way, I couldn't help but pick up a pair of these great waterproof boots. Oh yes, you come in here and you're going to want something. And speaking of wanting something, the hottest trends right here at Lord's Shoes, including a Canada exclusive. Plus, we'll take a peek at the sale rack up next on BT. Yeah, no, so happy to be able to find some warm, waterproof boots. And the great thing, Jacqueline, too, is if anyone sort of has seen anything in the background that we haven't featured, all of your product, other than the sale items, right on the website, right?
Yep, and you can even shop by category. Waterproof, boots for athletic calves, flats. We got it all dialed for you.
And you're a great follow on Instagram as well. Great options here. Keeping with the hottest trend in ankle boots too, right?
Well, if black isn't your thing and you don't want to wear a black boot, this line Jaffa does these great vegetable dyes that come in anything but black. Yellows, blues, purples, reds. But yeah, definitely a trend we're seeing that's hot this season everywhere is this military style lace-up. You can do it in a high polished calf. We have here in some softer colors, and a lot of them have a zip on the side, so you don't have to worry about lacing it up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is a brand I'm particularly proud of. It's also, like Jaffa, a line that it's exclusive to Lord's in Canada, and they do these awesome pony hair prints, high polished calves. And that's that ankle boot we're talking about that's really hot, narrow leg jeans, even a long skirt.
Now, when it comes to caring for things like, those types of boots, because the one concern I had is I'm like, if I guys get something that light, I'm out with the live eye all the time, I get them dirty and stuff. How hard is it to care for some of these?
They're actually pretty hardy.
Yeah?
I mean, if you consider it, it is a hide, it's a skin. So if you're gonna get it wet, you're gonna get it dirty, just let it dry, take a soft brush to clean it off. And I always tell customers that multi-tone prints and shoes that have a lot of color in it actually hide scuffs and dents a little bit better than like a flat polished calf. So it's a little self-preservation.
Excellent. So many great options here at Lord's Shoes. Again, the 2900 block of Granville. And it can't be the last stop. It will be for me today. The sale
Always.
rack. As we go to break here, let's give everybody at home a nice little idea of what's on sale. $49 and up. I actually bought a pair of the $49 ones.
Yes.
Lots of great options. Speaking of options, what can we do on the weekend with respect to the weather? What's it going to be like? Is it going to be cold? Is it going to be sunny? Do we have rain on the way? Russ Kate has all those details. Bring it back.